A few weeks back, I spent my own money to get into a room most attorneys never see. Successful lawyers on one side, the institutional capital buying them up on the other. I'm finally sitting down to report back on what I saw, and it starts with why I got on the plane in the first place. So I paid for a seat at the table, and I mean that literally. A few weeks ago, I flew out to Baltimore for a private legal investment conference. It's actually called A Seat at the Table, hosted by Vista Consulting. And this was not your typical legal conference. No futurists telling us the robots are coming, no technologists doing product demos. It was successful attorneys in one room and the institutional money that's quietly buying them up sitting right across the table. Now, before I left, I posted about MSOs in a few places online, and honestly, it blew up. Way more interest than I expected. So I figured I owe you a real report back. That's what this is. 3 videos. Everything I saw, everything I learned, and one conversation that happened after the event that is genuinely changing how I'm thinking about the next 12 months at Maat Legal. Let me start with why this trip even mattered to me. If you were at ABA TECHSHOW this year, you heard the keynote. Lawyers need to evolve. Okay, Captain Obvious. Everybody says that. The real question nobody actually answers is, who is doing it? Who is actually building the thing? Baltimore was the answer. TECHSHOW, for all the value it has, was a lot of futurism, and frankly, a lot of protectionism. People kind of bracing against change. This room was the complete opposite. These were operators, attorneys who were actually running successful firms, actually buying firms, sitting across from the capital that's actually writing the checks. No theory. While I was there, I sat down with Guy and Conrad from Lunch Hour Legal, walked them through the contrast I was seeing, and they got it instantly. That gap between the people talking about evolving and the people actually doing it, that's the whole reason I went. The thesis I came with, now I didn't go out there empty-handed, I went with a thesis, and it was deliberately a little bit controversial. Here it is. An estate planning law firm is a better place to build a national platform than a personal injury firm. I actually built the one-pager defending it on the plane ride out. Got one left. So here's the logic. Personal injury lives and dies on big settlements. It's lumpy. It's volatile. You're always waiting on cases to land. Estate planning scales horizontally. It naturally extends into real estate, into financial planning, into tax planning. And that's the thing about Maat. Maat Legal isn't just an estate planning MSO. It's a family wealth office anchored by a law firm. The lawyer is the one who earns the client's trust, and that trust converts into financial services, real estate, and tax revenue downstream. And here's what nobody in financial services has figured out. They're all chasing trust and estates from the wrong end. Nobody has led with the law firm at a national scale. Maat does the right thing first, earn the trust through the law firm, and then everything else follows. Episode 2, I'm breaking down the single deal that had this entire conference buzzing, because it tells you exactly where the industry is headed. See you there.